Please note that this content is for adults only. Viewer discretion advised. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe, like, and share. Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream with me, Grizzly. This is Grizzly True Crime, and right now what we're going to do is we're going to be watching the Stephan Sterns police interview. Now I do have some good news. While the video is 5 hours and 46 minutes long, you know what? Why would we watch 6 hours of Stephan napping? There's only a portion, don't worry, hear me out. There's a portion where he talks. Let's watch that together, and then I will upload the video, okay? If you want to if you want to watch him napping for 5 hours of your day, okay? So right now, let's be productive, okay? Let's be efficient and productive and go and listen to what he's saying. It doesn't mean we're not going to see, I'll show you some of course. I'll show you like him napping, but we could only stare at that for so long, okay? So thank you so much all for being here. Welcome to all my moderators, patrons, members, subscribers. Welcome to all the new subscribers. If you are brand new here, my name is Grizzly. I'm from South Africa. I live in Switzerland with my husband and 2 cats. You might have seen our cats. You might see them in trial coverage. So come to the trial days and sometimes I pick them up and you will see them, right? So here at Grizzly True Crime, victims are number one. We protect victims and their families. And so that's the main goal. Of course, if there's a questionable family member, big red flag, all of that, well, we don't like turn our blind eye to a red flag like that, right? Like we're looking at these interviews like, come on, protect your children. Okay, so there's that. And we also like deep dives, map time, bullet points, presentations, right? And trials, all of that. So if that's what you like, thank you for being here. Hope you will subscribe. Now, let me bring this up so I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, also, I've got a picture here of Maddie. I like this picture as well because it's a colorful umbrella. Okay. I want to move myself over here. I've got some hot coffee as well. Hope you do too. And let me bring it up like this. Okay. So I might have to again, I don't know. Okay. I'll have to move myself around a little bit. But let's start playing this. Remember, this was on February 28th, 2024. Maddie was last seen in his vehicle on February 26th. And on this day, he was arrested. He was arrested after this interview. Okay?
Are you using the one? I think, hold on. I think Evan.
Don't worry, they'll be in a moment. I hope everyone made it over here in the teleport. Thank you for being here. Here we go.
While we get the documentation set up.
Okay.
Awesome. So,
Hi, how you doing?
Can
you follow him actually? And Stephan, can you come in here?
Oh, yes, sir.
I know you guys soda, but would you like water?
I'm okay for now, thank you.
Okay. And just give me a second, okay? We're just waiting for other people to come.
Okay.
How was your night?
Not great.
Not great.
None of us are getting very good sleep. We're lucky if we're getting maybe 4 hours.
Right. Do you need to use the bathroom or anything?
No, I think I'm alright. Thank you.
Okay, just give us a few.
I'm definitely going to be rolling my eyes a lot. I could see it. I'm just like, oh no. The maggot has entered the room. Gross. Roro, thank you so much. Okay, Roro, let's just move you over. No, let's move you over here. Okay, so yeah, we've teleported. Welcome back, everyone. Oh no, this guy makes me so sick. He makes me snarky. Okay, hold me back, everyone. Hold me back. Oh no.
More minutes. I'm just waiting for somebody else to come, okay?
Okay.
Oh, checking out the cameras, huh?
Stephan, do you need water or anything while I get you guys set up?
I'm okay.
Okay, cool, man.
I think
Thank
so.
you. I'll be with you. So, my name's Evan. I'm one of the supervisors here, man.
Evan.
Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. We'll get you guys set up here shortly.
Shame, you guys. He's tired. Let me pause it right there. He's gonna do a little nap time here. This guy's feeling so sorry for himself. Okay, we've heard enough of that voice when he's just like, I'm okay. Oh no. So it actually sits like this long time. We'll watch a little more, and we will then go forward to when they actually talk, because I think they're interviewing Jen Soto at some point here. Dana says, is this interview after the hotel stay? Yes, he was arrested right after this. So trigger warning, okay, you're gonna see later. Luckily, not him without all the clothes on, which unfortunately from the FOIA request, I had to see those photos. Oh, no. But you're gonna see him remove his shirt and things like that, okay, towards the end there. So just be warned.
Okay.
Something to get you showered. Do you remember what my name is?
I do not. I'm sorry.
It's Myra.
Myra. Thank you, Myra.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
just a crippled little boy. Okay, thank you, Myra. Dang. So, no. He's lucky that I'm on this side of the screen, not on that day, and living in Switzerland, because my goodness, the rage I feel when I see this thing, this spineless, parasitic, maggot mouth. I don't even know. I could say all the words, so many words. Like, it's, my legs are literally shaking. I feel so much rage when I see this guy. Someone's probably going to say, it's innocent till proven guilty. Did you hear what they found on his phone? What about that? It's facing the death penalty, this guy. Ooh, he makes me so mad. Oh my goodness. I could put my sound on. He doesn't talk much, he just breathes. See, it's a backwards cap he's got on, not a beanie.
I see, that's the good chair. I see. That's the good chair.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that he's talking to himself right now. And what's he talking about? His discomfort. That's the good chair. Oh, I see. So he's thinking, oh, they're putting me in the uncomfortable chair. Oh no, let's look at the chair. There. Don't make me get too close to him now. So that's the good chair, okay? That's what he's saying. That's the good chair. He's in the uncomfortable one. Oh no. Giovanna says, I'm with you, Gizla. Yeah. Grizzlies, how are we feeling? Are we feeling snarky? Because, oh my goodness. I'll sit in the good chair, thank you. Is he doing? Elaine says, I bet that hat reeks, right? Mama, can you hear me yelling at you to get as far away from his partner, right? I need to be like over here somewhere, like here, like, ooh. JW Florida says they are letting him vape in there. I remember reading the documents with you guys, and the one detective said that he took his vape from him and put it in the trash. So yeah, initially he had it. Oh my word, look how he drinks a Coke like as if he's a victim drinking Coke. Oh no, just like he feels sorry for himself with every move he makes. No. Yeah, Amy says he knows he's being videotaped. Why would we watch 5 hours of this? Wouldn't, right? We're gonna go forward a little bit here. I will upload it, as I say. Myself above the time here, okay? I'm flying above the time. Nap time for him as well. Color Street Babe said it's cold to keep them awake for long hours. So it's cold in there. This guy's napping. Christian said once they make him shave, gonna look like Gollum. Yes. You will next be in court depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching live, it's now September. Well, for me it's September 17th. Maybe for you it's still 16th. It's gonna be in court again, October 14th. Yes, Pat says, OMG, even his breathing is creepy. So, Grizzlies with misophonia. Yeah, this one's not really for you. Stay with me, okay? I also hate it. All these noises he makes. Oh. Thank you, Lily. Poor Maddie. Had to survive this guy for years. What are you shaking your head at now, dude? Ew. Thank you, Jackie. Calissa, I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting for you guys to be like, Jane, can you just... So, Calissa, could you fast forward? Tina, can we fast forward, please? Guys, are we ready to go forward a little bit? Can we watch this for 5 hours?
Just check on, are you still good?
Yeah, oh, still good, thank you.
Okay.
Gumshoe Lolly says 37-year-old baby. Okay, let's go forward a little bit. See, look here. That's what we see for hours. Look at it. Let's teleport. Look at this. Oh my word. 5 hours of this. No, bring in the detectives. That's what we're here for, right? Let's see them grill him. Welcome, Sabrina. Oh. Gotta see some of that phone, whatever he's doing on his phone there. He's definitely napping now, eh? Okay, wait. go. Knitting artisan. I moved it up now. Can you see it now? Can you guys see the time of this? The timestamp of this interview, right? So I think this is the phone that his dad gave him, right? His dad had come through. They stayed at the hotel for the night. He'd been cruising around all hours of the night on the 27th. And again now he's having this interview. So I wonder actually you guys are like, can we do 2 times speed? Don't worry, we'll go forward again. I just wanted to show you what he's busy now on his phone. We know his phone is very important to him. Just remember, Maddie wasn't found until March 1st. So at this point, it's February 28th. She's missing. They're looking everywhere for her. By they, I mean the police. And Stephan has stayed at a hotel with Jen Soto and also with his dad. And so, now he's being interviewed. Now, if this time is UTC, then it would be more like around 10 o'clock at night. I'm just trying to think of when exactly he went out there, because he went out, Maddie went missing on the 26th. That night, 27th, he went cruising around. Oh yeah, that was in Jen's car. And then he went to Northport the next day. Okay, and so here we are, the 28th. Anywho, you can see he's just typing on his phone, right? I'm going to still upload this for you, so don't worry. Oh wait, he got up for a second. Let's see what he does. Elaine, yes, I did request his jailhouse calls, but they said it's not publicly available information at this time, which is interesting because they've given us so much other information but they weren't able to give jail emails or jail calls, besides the one that the district attorney's office released, those emails that we saw from his parents. But I did get his commissary list and visitors list, which I've shared with you on a video, right? Okay. So let's just see him get up and then I'll fast forward again. What are you doing, bro? Vicky is like, please fast forward. Going forward now. Okay, so he gets up to what? Open the door? Oh my word.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You need more than that?
Should be okay for now.
Alright, let me know.
Thank you, Maurice. Okay, and we go forward again. I was up. Oh, vaping time. Rojo said happy he had decent parents that told on them. Yep. And it's back to nap time. So much nap time.
Okay.
Okay, so. Lissa said, you're a rock star, just finished the Jennifer Soto video. Damn, great work from those detectives. That was amazing, right? Okay, so the detectives will come in. Drink some coffee quickly. Joanna says he needs his sippy cup. Yes. Yeah, AC's like, this is his life. Just nap. Nap, play games, and abuse children. Oh, so horrible. What a waste of life.
How you doing, sir?
Sorry.
That's okay.
He says,
Didn't mean to wake you up.
It's okay.
I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Mark.
it's just like, I'm just gonna, he's like, napping, he's like, hey, how are you doing, sir? And he's like, that's okay. Didn't mean to wake you. It's like so loud. Oh, you did, detective.
I work for the Kissimmee Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
This is Corporal Ilgen.
Brandon.
I understand you've been here for a little bit. So, just to give you a little bit of background, the reason we are here now is because Jennifer and yourself reside in the city of Kissimmee. So, initially they thought, you know, dropped off at school and it would be an Orange County case. It seems like since she lives in Kissimmee, that's the reason we're going to do the case.
I
Okay.
see.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me just grab some things here real quick. All right. I know that you were brought up here by detectives, right? Detectives drove you? Okay. And that was earlier today.
I have no idea how long ago that was.
It was sometime today.
Sometime today. Correct.
So being that you're here, we're here, you were taken here by detectives, I just need to get this out of the way just so we can talk about how we're or where she may be, okay? All right. Have you ever been in trouble ever in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had your rights read to you at any point in your life?
I must have.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to do them again just to get it out of the way, and then we can talk about school and stuff like that, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay, perfect. All right. So before we start talking, one last thing. Can you just raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statement you're about to give is the truth, nothing but the truth, to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's talk about your... We just talked to Jennifer a little bit, so... Where'd you meet her?
Work.
Where was that at?
We worked for a home building company. It's no longer in business, but we were both in the call center area.
Oh, okay.
This guy, oh my word, Stephan Sterns. It's just like, hey, can you imagine? Two such detectives are like, there they are in the room. Hello, sir. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. And he's like, hey, this guy. He's like really like a sloth. Shame, and I like sloths, but you know what I mean when I say that. It's just like, oh hey, yeah, okay. Oh, so gross. Oh my goodness, Cop Horse says congratulations on 340K. What? Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to everyone that's new here. Okay, so I hope you'll come and watch the trial with us that we're still covering right now. It'll be day 2 today for me today. Later. Okay, so Stephan Sterns. We got to take a break at every moment. I'm gonna play it again now. But like here and there, we got to pause because he's so sickening. He's just like so creepy. So creepy. Even right here, right now. Oh my goodness. So he's saying he met Jen Soto. What? Is he talking about Jen Soto at work? Okay. But not Disney. He said something else. So that's interesting. Let's go like this.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay, perfect. All right. So before we start talking, one last thing. Can you just raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statement you're about to give is the truth, nothing but the truth, to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's talk about your... We just talked to Jennifer a little bit, so... Where'd you meet her?
Work.
Where was that at?
We worked for a home building company. It's no longer in business, but we were both in the call center area.
Oh, okay. So like selling homes or...
Yeah.
Sorry, some of
You
the
lived in
information-
Kissimmee with them.
Some of it's redacted, right? That's also what takes so long sometimes. Is the court clerks redact things, and they've got a voluminous amount of stuff to work through, so it takes some time sometimes to get things like this. So he's talking about them. It sounds like he's making as if they were working for his dad's company, like selling homes and all that. I think it's a lie. His own dad said when his lips move, he's lying. It sounds like right off the bat he's lying, in my opinion. Right? Okay, so.
Because I know Jennifer said she's lived in Kissimmee for years.
Yeah. Off and on for years myself.
Okay. Any family that lives in Kissimmee?
No.
Okay. So on and off, how long do you think you lived in Kissimmee?
This stretch, 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Jennifer kind of mentioned that, then you moved back to wherever your parents live. And where is that at?
It's in Northport. It's down by Sarasota.
Okay, so on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So she had a birthday recently, and she had a birthday party Sunday. Is that right?
Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Celebrating her
Did you come to the
13th.
party?
No, I was not. I was on my way up at that point.
Okay. So the party ends. Did you pick them up from the party?
Someone must have dropped her off.
Okay.
She was there when I got there.
I'll go back a few seconds, but this, can you believe that this is how he's 37, right? 37-year-old man is speaking. And this is how he speaks to other males, to the detectives. I mean, it is beyond cringe. I can't even, yeah. Payment is due to 37, he looks 57. And sedated by drugs. Poster child of that word that YouTube doesn't like, but you can all read it there. Stereotype. Coming soon to Netflix, I'm sure. Oh no, I hope not. Plant Lady says, RG the goat. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so I'll just go back a little bit, but it's interesting how he's like, yeah, he was gonna say, it sounded like to me, I wasn't invited to the birthday party, but then he's like, oh yeah, no, I was on my way up. I still wonder what he did that whole day, because his dad was saying that he left, I think, around 3 p.m. or so on Sunday. It's a 2.5-hour drive, and he only got to the house at around 9:15. Maddie got home at 8:30. So his timing was impeccable with that, but oh dear. Yeah, Devin says it's so creepy with these backwards hats and he's pretending he awoke from such a deep sleep. I think he does that a lot, right? In his life, he probably did that. He's probably doing it right now in jail. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back just a few seconds here. Like, there. Okay.
Mentioned that, then you moved back to wherever your parents live. And where is that at?
It's in Northport. It's down by Sarasota.
Okay, so on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So she had a birthday recently, and she had a birthday party Sunday. Is that right?
Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Celebrating her
Did you come to the
13th.
party?
No, I was not. I was on my way up at that point.
Okay. So the party ends. Did you pick them up from the party?
Someone must have dropped her off.
Okay.
She was there when I got there. Jen asked me to make sure that in the shower and did her bedtime routines, which she did. She was already on top of it, so nothing to do there.
Okay. What time do you think you got back in Kissimmee?
What time I got into Kissimmee?
Yeah.
Maybe 8 o'clock, 83-ish, something like that.
And I apologize if you've answered these questions before. It's just like I said, we're coming into the game late, so I may ask you things that you've already answered probably 3 or 4 times.
Well, I apologize as well. My memory is not super reliable on time frames. I've been medicated for the better part of a week.
Okay, that's fine. What do you take medicine for?
Anxiety mostly. I've been having some money troubles lately. Anxious over that, so.
Okay.
So what did he say? Body troubles. Having what troubles? Body troubles? And we just heard, I don't know if you guys were with, I hope you guys were, right? Many of you were at the Jen Soto police interview we just watched. And the detective there said a lot of people in a lot of cases, like burglaries, whatever, they'd say, oh, I was so medicated, when they're trying to hide the truth, right? So, I mean, him, like right at the beginning, like, oh yeah, I've been so medicated. Yeah, red flag already. He's a walking, not even red. I don't even know what color to call him. Whatever. It's just like he's a walking red flag is what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Okay. So let's continue.
Hopefully your money troubles get better.
I've been medicated on Ativan
Money
since
troubles.
probably Saturday.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry about that. Money troubles. Money troubles. Remember, my ears aren't the best in the world. I've had ear operations and stuff. They're not the greatest. So I rely on you guys to help me as well. Money troubles. I was like, body troubles. Money troubles. Oh, I've been medicated and had some money troubles. Oh, no.
All right. So when you got to Kissimmee and you got to the apartment, what happened? Like,
made some dinner, made some ramen. I love how I make my ramen. Then we started watching Sister Act, but it was time for her to start getting ready. Basically, just as we were starting Sister Act.
okay.
And that was just about bedtime.
What time is bedtime?
Usually 10:30, 11ish,
Okay.
something like that. It's a spec.
Now, if you remember from the documents that we have gone through together, it was at 23:39 that there's these, so 11:39, just before midnight, that there's steps recorded, on Maddie's phone going up the stairs, being put on charge, and at 7:16 in the morning, her phone is powered off. Okay, so that was like, oh my goodness. But going upstairs at around 20 to 12-ish, and then Jen Soto messaging, because the roommate came home at around 11:30, and Jen Soto had messaged around that time saying, make sure she goes to sleep right now, which I still think could be like, by the way, someone's just come home, you know what I mean? Make sure she goes to sleep right now. I don't know, just speculating. But this whole Sister Act thing, a 1992 movie, Devin's like, Sister Act, oh my word. I mean, okay. But it's very important to listen to what he says, even though he's a big fat liar, and what Jen says, and the documents, because we're really trying to figure out that timeline, right? It's just the Sister Act thing. It doesn't quite make sense. Like, at what time did they start watching it? If he was there at 9:15, and Jen says when she came home, they were watching Sister Act, and then they didn't finish it, so sent them up to bed. You could see the Sister Act story is quite a lie, hey, between the two of them. I mean, if he started it at like 9, they would have been done with the movie probably by the time Jen Soto came home. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so keep going.
Not a set time.
Then, so who's going through the bedtime routine? Because I know Jennifer says she has somewhat of a little routine too that she does. Is it her? Are you talking about?
Jennifer's routine is taking her meds, eating some food so that she can have the proper calories for the meds. And then she's got about an hour to do whatever she needs to do because she needs to fall asleep at that point.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a hectic sentence.
Bedtime.
Don't you think, given the situation and what we know, when he says she needs to sleep at that, like by that time, the way that he said it, like, that's the time when she needs to sleep. Oh, so you know, once she takes her medication, it's about an hour, and she's knocked out. You see, that's where he would take advantage then, in my opinion, because there's many thousands of photos of CSAM. Okay, so it's like, oh, okay, she will eat something. It's not for calories, it helps with the medication, but okay, dude, eat something, then the medication. Usually, he messed that one up. Tiff Knox says, closed eye speaking. Yes. And so so then she needs to sleep. So, okay, interesting timing there, right? Batcha says, when do you sleep? Never. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go back a few seconds, actually. And by the way, if somebody feels like, no, I don't like the commentary, well, unfortunately, we're getting commentary right now. Don't worry, I'll upload it at some point soon. I'll upload the video so you can just watch it right through.
She should have showered that night. And then she goes to bed as well. Usually with some bombs or something on in the background. Bombs burgers.
Got it. What are the sleeping arrangements?
She sleeps in her.
Okay. Did she sleep in her bed Sunday night?
No. I was just back. I'd been away for a couple months. Be in the same bed together, so we get some serious sleep. So she said no to that and suggested that the guest room upstairs had a big enough bed. So some snuggle, cuddle time that would suffice, and Jen would get to sleep in peace.
Okay. So you say snuggle time, what?
Yeah, shame the detective has to repeat those words now. Yeah, so you could see how he's playing it off, huh? And he's uncomfortable. You could see that too, but he's like thinking, are these two men going to believe me? I'm speculating. It's what I'm interpreting. Tell me what you interpret, right? But when he's like, yeah, she wanted to get some really good sleep. So she suggested, because, he's a baby boy, mommy has to tell him what to do. So Jen suggested that they, go upstairs, and he said it's quite a big bed up there. I think that's what he said. It is a double bed up there. King bed for Jen Soto, single bed, Maddie's makeshift room, double bed upstairs. But then he's just like, for some snuggle cuddle time. I mean, I should have told you, get the barf bags ready. Actually, we should have already had it before we even started this video. Barf bags, because this is, oh man, it's so sickening. Some snuggle cuddle time with a 13-year-old girl. She just turned 13. So 12, you know what I mean? And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my goodness. Snuggle cuddle time alone with her. This guy, ex-boyfriend of Jen's at that point. Oh no. Okay, so here we go. We'll go from here.
She should have showered that night. And then she goes to bed as well. Usually with some bombs or something on in the background. Bombs burgers.
Got it. What are the sleeping arrangements?
He sleeps in her.
Okay. Did she sleep in her bed Sunday night?
No. I was just back. I had been away for a couple months. Be in the same bed together, so we get some serious sleep. So she said no to that and suggested that the guest room upstairs had a big enough bed. So some snuggle cuddle time that would suffice, and Jen would get to sleep in peace.
Okay. So you say snuggle time. What does that mean?
Like to be alone. She's extremely dependent. She does not like to be alone at all. She needs human presence around her. Basically.
Gotcha.
We've been trying to wean her off of that, but it's been difficult.
What?
Been trying to wean her off of that. Bro, she just turned 13, and don't even lie like that. He's lying so much. Oh, trying to wean her off that. No, you didn't. No. And he's like, it didn't help. I'm spitting now. I'm getting so angry. I'm starting to spit. Mom 23 Kitty said, love your commentary, G. You're the best. Oh, thank you so much. You can barely hear it? Yeah, well, I mean, I think we could boost it to the max and we can all probably barely hear him, right? I've got my earphones in. Mine is at like 85%, my earphones, because he's just like this. And we boosted the audio. My goodness. Wow. When I upload the video, I'll edit it and boost it some more, okay? So this is just, I'm just in shock still.
I think he's on his way down too to help.
Gotcha. Okay.
Last I heard.
All right. So Jennifer says go up. So snuggle time with you to help her go to sleep. Is that right?
Just bedtime. Yeah.
Bedtime. Okay. Did you stay in the room the entire night?
Not the entire night. I'm usually up and down sometimes. So I might go grab a drink or something, or yeah, I'm up and down sometimes.
Gotcha. But you stayed. You didn't at any point go. Okay. All right. So night goes on. Morning time comes around, and to school. Walk me through that a little bit.
Excuse me.
Oh my word. Excuse me. Let me just tell you about how there's one way to bite time. Just like big yawn. Whoops. Let me not tell you about how I had to carry a little girl's body out of her own home. Yeah. And put her in my vehicle and drive around with her body for 2 hours. Okay. No, just yawn. Let's make up a story. Oh, wow. And look how he's like, just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. Okay.
Morning routine. She usually starts waking up. We set about 3 alarms. The first one goes off and we let her keep snoozing.
Do you remember what time her alarm goes off? What?
Not really. Maybe 7:30ish. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Alarm goes off. We let her snooze about 3 times while we start getting ourselves ready. And after the 3rd snooze, it's time for her to get up for real and start getting ready. Typically, she will have showered the night before, so she needs to brush her hair, brush her teeth. Excuse me. Get her book bag together. Eat some breakfast if she's going to eat there. And then we eventually make our way out the door.
Okay. So walk me through, like, you leave, you take her to school.
Oh no, we gotta buckle up because we're gonna have to hear his stupid story again about this stupid, I don't know, all that crap that he says. He says so much crap. We've heard it. We've heard it so much from documents, from the audio. Like, oh no, here we go again. This guy and his lies. Dolly Good 66 said barf bags all around. I agree. Yeah, Grizzly barf bags because this, and even there's like, yeah, she, the alarm is at 7 or 7:30. No, it isn't. Jen would say normally at like 8 to 8:30, and they would leave at 10 to 9 because school starts at 9:28 according to Jen Soto, right? So like 9:30. But okay, 9:28. All right. So what the hell is this guy? No, for McDonald's. Sure. Right. Sunrise was at 6:47 a.m. that day. Of course, he's going to say, oh, we got up around 7. You were up all night, bro. You remember you don't sleep at night. We know that from his parents as well. My goodness.
In your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of car do you have?
It's a Lincoln. It's actually my parents' car because my car is down south. It needs maintenance, and we're scared to drive it too much. So I'm driving a Lincoln right now. Got out early. The plan was to get some McDonald's on the way. So we got out nice and early.
Do you remember what time you left, roughly?
Not 100%.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My memory has not been super reliable.
No, that's fine.
But it was early. Maybe 7:30, 7:45, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not certain.
That's fine.
The plan
Was Jennifer awake when you guys left?
Semi-awake. I was giving her updates as we were going along. Getting ready, she's getting dressed. We're leaving now. Goodbye. But she was sleeping in, so I was just giving her little updates and poking my head in as we went. But we leave the house. We start making our way to the school. Most of the time, we make our way over towards her school area. I ask her if she's still in the mood for McDonald's. She says no. She doesn't want it anymore. Okay. Continued on. It was still pretty early though, I think. We still had some time to kill. It wasn't really time to drop her off yet. I had apparently forgotten my clicker key fob for the gate. So I ended up actually turning around at some point and going back to the community to get the clicker. I had to use my parking sticker to get in for the guy to scan. I had some errands to run afterwards, and then I wanted to have my fob. But we still had plenty of time as far as I knew. So we did that, grabbed the clicker, left again, and that's when we drove over to her school area, and I dropped her off where I dropped her off.
Okay. Do you remember where you dropped her off?
And then I dropped off where I dropped off. Yeah. Kind of saying it without saying it again. One of those. Karina said he doesn't mention the dog. It is interesting, isn't it? He doesn't mention that whole wrangling the dog and trying to put the leash on and all of that in this interview, huh? Very interesting. Yeah, Laurie says, started making our way. He's always making his way somewhere. Like he was born in a covered wagon. Yes, he's made. He's making his way. Remember, if you're new here and there I laugh. Humor is my coping mechanism, okay? When things are really dark, really intense and upsetting, devastating, yeah, sometimes moments like that, with like what that chatter just said, it's just like, whew, we need that, okay? We need that. Thank you so much all for being here. Let's continue to listen to this bullcuck.
Yeah, it was the stretch of road. I forget the street name. It was the stretch of road that the school is on. Make a right onto it. It goes down a little ways. There's some communities over here, and then up further there's a church, and then there's the overpass and the school on the other side of the overpass right there. I dropped her off on that stretch where the communities are.
Was she by herself when you dropped her, or was her friends there?
Yeah, she was by herself. She said she was going to go find her friends and hang out, wait for them to show up.
Okay.
It was still early.
Where did you go after that? Like, did you see her walk towards the...
I saw her making her way towards the direction of the school, but she was like kind of shuffle steps. She was meandering her way there. She was rummaging through her backpack for something. I assumed she was looking for headphones maybe. But as it turns out, she did leave her phone at home that day, so she might have actually been looking for her phone.
Gotcha, okay. What was she wearing when she left, or when you dropped her off?
Green hoodie, black shorts, black or blue, black shorts.
Again, that's interesting because remember on the body cam, oh yeah, you guys are saying meandering. She was meandering. Yeah, right. Remember on the body cam when Jen Soto and Stephan Sterns are at the insurance company, Jen Soto's mother's company, reporting Maddie missing. And then he's just parroting, what Jen Soto says. And then he says, when they ask, well, what was she wearing? A dark green hoodie. He's like, dark green hoodie, blue pants. And then Jen's like, black shorts. And he's like, are you sure? Okay, yeah, black shorts. Interesting how even here, he's still slipping up there of saying like black shorts or blue or black. Well, she was wearing blue jeans. She was wearing jeans, right? So it's interesting how they still can't just stick to black shorts. We don't want him to. We're like dumb criminals. Of course, most of them are. But like, he's just like black shorts or maybe blue. Interesting, isn't it? My goodness. Okay.
White Crocs.
White Crocs. Okay. All right, so she's walking towards the school. Do you continue straight when you leave, or do you turn around?
I turned around and went back the other way. I was watching her in my rearview mirror. And she was going the right direction, so it looked okay.
And where did you go after that?
The next stop I wanted to go to was the vape shop. It opened at 10, so I had a little while, so I just kind of meandered around and eventually made my way over there to wait for it to open.
So who's doing the meandering now, huh? Yeah, exactly. Jesse says white croc. As we know, I hope you guys have been with us. If you haven't, don't worry. It's all on the playlist. We've done a whole breakdown of, all of that, like the evidence photos, right? One white croc. It's like a plastic bag with a backpack in, with paint all over it. Maddie's laptop's in there, and there's one croc, right, that was put in the dumpster. And I mean, he was caught on camera so many times. He went to the complex's dumpster like 5 times that day. I mean, this guy was up and down to the dumpster all day, and there's a camera right there. And yeah, the one white croc. The other white croc was in Jen's bedroom. She had her pair of crocs, and there was one other one in her room. So it's interesting how he's just able to talk about all of this. He's like, yeah. He talked about the book bag. He talked about the crocs already. So, wow, he really can lie.
It didn't open when it was supposed to, so I left and came home, and then went back about an hour later when I was sure it would have to be open at that point. Got what I needed there, and made my way back to home again. Relaxed and hung out with Jen for a while. Seemed like any other morning.
When you got back home after school, was Jennifer home at the time?
think she was on her way home. I think that she had a blood appointment, and we were both kind of going to arrive very shortly within time with each other.
Okay. So when you got home, when both of you got home, what? Walk me through the rest of the day.
Just hung out, chit-chatted. I mean, I don't know. It's not much to recollect.
But you stayed at home pretty much all day, or no?
Wow, just chit-chatted and not much to recollect, he says. Oh, you mean like factory resetting your phone, doing laundry, which you never do? Nothing to recollect there. Just a little bit of chit-chat with Maddie's body in the trunk of his dad's car while he's chit-chatting and nothing to recollect. That is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Book Mama says, geez, a machine. She just plugs into a wall socket and keeps on going. Yes, I was always called the Ritalin kid because I've always had so much energy. When I was a kid, I was just like, go, go, go. I'm still like that. I have a lot of energy. So anyway, let's keep going.
Pretty much until maybe noonish or 1 o'clock. I had a few errands to run, but I wanted to be back in time for us to go. So I just ran up and down 192. Ended up getting a flat at some point, which made me late to get.
Where'd you get a flat at?
Somewhere along 192.
192 is a big road.
It is, and honestly, it all looks the same to me. So I've been asked, do you remember what plaza you were next to, what color? And I'm like, I'm ADD as it is, and I was in a medicated fog for the better part of a week. I'm lucky I remember what color I'm wearing right now.
He's just ADHD and he was in a medicated fog for most of the week. Like, and he's like, he'd be lucky if he remembered even the color he's wearing right now. What? Okay, you sure changed your shirt a lot that day. Red shirt, later blue shirt. The witness described a black shirt. Like, what? It's like, I don't even know what color I'm wearing right now. You can just look. But don't worry. Hug your hoodie because they're going to take that off later. And you will never wear that again. Okay.
Do you remember what errands you were running?
Yeah, I wanted to go check out some game shops.
Where were these game shops?
There's Coliseum of Comics, there's House Rule Games nearby. A lot of the Targets and Walmarts carry the game I was looking forward to. It just had a new release on Friday, so even though I don't have much in the way of money right now, I still wanted to look and see what the situation is.
It's always nice to window shop.
It is. And I'm a serial consumer.
He's a serial consumer, he says. We know what you're a serial consumer of. In reality, you sick little man. Ew. And he's just like, had to run some errands. Oh, what kind of errands? Had to go to a game shop. Is that an errand? I wouldn't term that an errand. I don't think he knows what an errand is. He hasn't done a chore in his life. This was probably the first day he's ever done laundry and ever changed a tire, right? And then he had a boo-boo on his thumb, remember? Goodness.
So I was just driving around up and down 192, sort of just aimlessly, honestly. Just killing time till it was time to go back.
All right, so when you got home, did you and Jennifer leave from school?
So I got home, it was 10 minutes later than Jen had wanted to. By 10 minutes, I called her and said, hey, where are you? I'm so sorry, I got a flat. She already left. She had been gone for 10 minutes. It didn't make sense for her to come back and get me. She likes to be the first in line when the kids start coming out.
Okay, then...
Interesting how he doesn't mention that he forgot his phone at home again in this interview, right? Letty says, eek, gee, you're still alive. Look at all that, Grizzly. I'm still alive. He doesn't want to mention here that, oh yeah, I just forgot my phone again, which is why Jen just left without me. Right. Okay.
Wasn't at school. So what happened? Did Jennifer call you after that, or what?
I was already on the phone with her while she was waiting. We were just chit-chatting.
Mm-hmm.
We do that. We just keep each other company even if we're not physically together, you know. And she's... and that's when we started asking questions, you know. Did she go somewhere else? Did she know that you were going to come pick her up? Did she possibly go to her office, which has kind of been what she's been doing for the past, working a new schedule. So we started making all the calls. And no one had seen her yet. And so that's when we started getting a lot more concerned and panicked. She drove around a little more, looking for her, looking along the walking paths, and didn't see anything. Went to her not there, waited around, not there, went back to the school, not there. At that point the whole family started rallying up and going to meetings, and I think that it was around that.
Going back to school.
Supposedly, Creole lady, I'm also fluent in animal language and I too am growling. I understand. It's just like, oh my goodness, okay. And he's leaving.
How was she like on the car ride there?
Just conked out, sleeping.
He said conked out.
She does that.
How often have you?
Not often, honestly. This might have been my third or fourth morning school run. I'm not normally the one to do it.
And on the other occasions, has she had you drop her off in and around the same location, or how does that?
She has this image thing. I guess it's, she only likes to be seen getting out of certain cars in front of the school. But mine's, I guess, kind of a hoopty, and she's embarrassed by it.
Lincoln?
There we go. We heard the hoopty part. The hoopty vehicle. Mm-hmm.
Nice looking Sentra. So yeah, this is not the first time she's asked me to drop her off a little ways down so she could walk up and, you know, look cool.
So you say she was conked out on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
You said you took her to school, or you were on her way to school. You needed to turn around to get your clicker.
Correct.
Was she sleeping then too?
She was. Yeah.
Okay.
It had been an early morning, so I figured it'd be fine to let her sleep in the car ride.
Okay. When you got back to the apartment complex, or did you go in the front gate, or because I know there's the front entrance and then the back entrance?
When I came back after forgetting my phone.
Yeah. So which way did you leave?
I would have had to go in the front.
Okay.
And the guy scanned it. And I got in and got my fob and left. I don't remember if I left out the front or the back.
Did you stop anywhere else in? Don't worry, they have you on camera the whole day, just about. I don't know if I left through the front or the back. Ben says, I wish I had 15 minutes alone with him to snuggle a little bit. Snuggle and chit-chat.
No.
Not that I recall, no.
Okay. Did you take any trash out from the apartment?
The night before, I think I did.
Night before?
I took the trash out at some point, but I don't remember.
Remember, he was caught on camera going to the dumpster 5 times that day.
If it was the night before, it was the morning of. Yeah, sometimes we get the trash bags piling up by the door. To see them.
Is there like a common trash place, or like is there take their trash to?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where you took the trash out?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't remember if that was Sunday night or Monday morning?
You could have been Sunday night. I don't recall. I'm sorry, I was in the fog.
Well, okay. So, where you don't know?
Supposedly they got video of her walking past the church or waiting at the church for a while and then leaving.
How's your relationship with her?
Great. I'm one of her favorite people in the world.
They redacted that. But did you hear him say, I'm one of her favorite people in the world? That's what he said, right? That's what I heard. We've read that too, as well. Of course. Ah, these guys and their patterns. I'm her go-to person, her place of comfort. Yes, I'm one of her favorite people in the world. No, probably least favorite ever of all time. Okay, thank you. My goodness.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 37. About to be 38.
You seem like a genuinely nice person.
I try to be.
Jennifer talks very highly of you. You know. So the morning school, when you came back, get your clicker. What was or
She wasn't saying anything. She was just asleep. She was just reclined in the chair, sleeping.
okay? Explain to me, like reclining backwards.
Just laying back in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, I guess.
Okay. All right. Stephan here. I'm too old to lie to people. Too old to beat around the bush. And we seem like we're having a generally good conversation right now. Okay. The only thing that I ask for from you is, and I will reciprocate, I want you to be honest with me as much as I'm being honest with you. Okay. There's cameras in all over the place, as you can imagine. Nowadays, cameras are everywhere. Okay. So we see you coming in at the guard shack.
Ooh, it's about to be so busted. Also, I'm so sorry I missed a sticker there. Thank you so much, everyone, for your stickers. I really appreciate it. And can you believe that he actually reenacted how Maddie was in the car? I mean, that is so sickening. He's like, okay, she was lying like this. I mean, it is how they describe it, but look at him now. It's like, you seem like a genuinely, like a nice person. And Jennifer speaks highly of you. And he's like, I try. Oh, man.
Okay. We see you go by the dumpster. Okay.
I may have taken some trash with me then.
What was in the trash?
House trash.
House trash?
Yeah. So it must have been that morning then. We'll toss trash bags on the back seat, and wherever we're going on our way out, we'll drop that on the way. I think I may have mentioned to her
Was everything in trash bags?
I'm sorry?
Was everything in trash bags, or was there any items that were just tossed along with the bag?
I think it would have been in trash bags, or maybe some boxes too.
Okay.
Some birthday stuff, leftovers. I can't remember exactly what.
Okay. When you for school, did she have her backpack with her?
Yes.
She did. Did she have her school computer with her?
Yes. Presumably, yes.
Presumably. Okay.
They're like, oh, presumably. Okay, so we're now at almost the 4-hour mark. This whole video is 5 hours and 46, but we obviously skipped a lot of the nap time in the beginning. I think there's a silent portion somewhere here as well before they actually arrest him. And I think a lot of people are saying, did they have his phone at this point? I think it's during this somewhere that they get the phone and they see what's on the phone, all of that, because he was arrested on this day and charged with sexual battery. Okay, let's keep going.
Should have.
Once again, this goes back with the whole honesty thing. There was things in that trash bag that got thrown away that probably shouldn't have been thrown away. Okay. We'll get that in a minute. But right now, our main focus is on finding. That is our number one focus right now. Okay. Do you have any idea where she may be?
No.
None whatsoever.
No.
Okay. All right. Do you know? Okay. And sounds like. Something may have happened. Do you think anything?
I don't think so. I don't think what could have happened.
Okay.
Oh, these detectives are so patient. Okay, so Princess Mariposa said, I thought they took his phone at the apartment. I can't remember the exact moment they took his phone. When does anyone know? If you know exactly what time did they take his phone? Because they went to the hotel on the 27th and they did all this cruising around, all that. At some point there, they took his phone because his dad gave him a phone. So I think the one that he's actually gotten here is his dad's. And I think it takes time to obviously go through all the evidence they found on his phone, which is sickening, right? So that took some time. But after this interview right here, this is when they arrest him. So we'll see some of that as well. Mom 23 Kitties, thank you so much. She said coffee for G and Kitty treats too. Thanks for your dedication and great interviews too. Thank you so much. Remember, these are public records, right? So it's not like, so people can request these. Thankfully, we were able to get these. I'm always very grateful when one can actually, you know, get videos or audio or documents or things via a FOIA request. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're all here to watch it with me. Oh, there's no way I could watch this guy alone. I don't want to. Please be here with me. Oh my goodness.
All right. Do you know anybody that lives in St. Cloud? Do you know where St. Cloud is?
St. Cloud, that's north or south or
East.
east?
East of Kissimmee.
I haven't been out there too much. Yeah, I'm familiar with St. Cloud.
Okay. Whereabouts in St. Cloud? Like, do you know friends out there, or?
I don't have any friends really. I've driven out there a few times before. Mostly just when I'm meandering up and down 192.
Were you out there this week?
Yeah, I was out there sometime this week. Sometimes I just drive and meander around and explore. drive till I don't know where I am, and drive till I know where I am again, and I don't know, just driving just, it's peaceful sometimes.
All right.
If I got time to kill, I'll just drive around.
Right, running those errands, but just driving around aimlessly. Just time to kill. I mean, who cares about gas money, right? Doesn't matter. He doesn't earn a cent. He's just gonna just drive around for hours and hours just because he can.
So you're saying when she had her backpack, presumably her school computer was in her backpack, and you described her wearing a green jacket, some kind of dark colored shorts, and white Crocs. Okay. Well, I can confidently tell you she did not go to school with her backpack.
How's that?
Because we found it in the trash. So, Stephan, here's what I'm asking you and pleading with you is to dig down and do some soul searching. Okay? Do you understand? Family's pleading with you. I'm pleading with you because this is that we need to find. And it's, as more time goes by, it's tough. I have kids, he's got kids, and this little girl's out there somewhere that we need to know where. And I really, really, really think you can help us. Okay. I mean, you want to get something off your chest. I don't know what it is, but I'm pleading with you.
I don't know. I don't.
What happened?
I dropped her off.
Where?
I dropped her off on the road to school. That was the last I saw her.
Okay. Sometime throughout the night on Sunday, did you guys have any interaction, conversations?
What, like fight?
No, I'm not saying fight. I'm just. Did you guys sit up and talk, or?
We talked while I was making ramen. She was excited about her choir performance coming up. She was singing a little bit. I told her it was pretty. It reminded me of Sister Act. That's why I wanted to show her that movie. Just talking about a crush she had on the boy.
How'd that make you feel?
Fine. She knows she's not old enough to date, but you know, I told her crush on. You know, get your crush. That's healthy.
Whoa. We're gonna have to go back and see that moment again. Did you see that? Just like, fine. The crushes, of course, obviously, it's like stating the obvious, you know? It's a problem, a huge problem for him. But there we can finally see some body language of how he's really dealing with this. We talked about crushes, and now he's not talking about Saturday. He's talking about Sunday night when he's arriving. I mean, this guy, like, he supposedly left his parents' house around 3 p.m. Don't know where he was meandering around. Got to Maddie's house at 8:45 p.m. on Sunday, February 25th, right? You're gonna arrive and start making ramen? Like this guy, what a leech at the house. That's why Maddie said to her counselor, he makes me uncomfortable. And the counselor said, why? Well, because he just lies around and he's like eating our food. Clearly. He's like, arrives and starts making ramen. I mean, come on. And it's like, oh, it's just making ramen. We were chatting about her beautiful voice, about her upcoming choir practices or whatever she's going to do with the choir. And then her crushes, and she knows she's not old enough to date. The audacity of saying that when he has been sexually abusing her since she was at least 8 years old. She's not old enough to date. Oh, my goodness. Here we go again. We're going to listen to that one more time here. Okay.
dropped her off.
Where?
I dropped her off on the road to school. That was the last I saw her.
Did sometime throughout the night on Sunday, did you guys have any interaction, conversations?
What, like fight?
No, I'm not saying fight. I'm just. Did you guys sit up and talk, or?
We talked while I was making ramen. She was excited about her choir performance coming up. She was singing a little bit. I told her it was pretty, or it might have been a sister act. That's why I wanted to show her that movie. Just talking about a crush she had on the boy.
How'd that make you feel?
Fine. She knows she's not old enough to date, but I told her crush on. Get your crush. That's healthy.
Do you think, had she had any boyfriends in the past?
Not per se, boyfriends as however they can be early on, but we decided that she was too young, needed to avoid that BS.
All right, being
I can't even. She was too young. Needed to avoid that BS. This is really shocking. Look at his face. Look how he talks about it. You can, we speculated that he would be very possessive, very jealous, and you can see some of that here, right? That attitude that he's got here. Yeah, Dap Me Up says he was jealous. I mean, that could be, for someone like him, I'm just speculating, could be motive enough. It doesn't have to be, pregnancy, things like that. Could be. But it could just be that, no. If I can't have you, there's absolutely no one else that will. No one is going to have you, right? People like this, we've seen cases like that before. That is so scary. Like, seeing him talk like this, it is actually quite frightening, right? My goodness. Yeah. Angela says, interesting that he says, you mean like a fight? Mm-hmm.
that she's too young, so she shouldn't be having sex with boys. You're saying
She's all the that stuff. None of it counts. None of it's real. I just told her she'd be better off waiting until high school.
The detective's like, none of it counts. None of it's real. That's what he says about Maddie having boyfriends, right? That's how he's like, boyfriends, crushes. Told her, get your crush on, it's healthy. However, he says, none of it counts. None of it's real. Yeah, to him, because he can't handle that. To him, he owns her. And that's what's so sickening about this predator. In his mind, she's an object that he owns, like all these little trading cards and all the things he collects, right? Oh my goodness.
has she ever talked to you about boys?
A little bit sometimes. A little bit.
Has she ever, because I asked Jennifer the same thing, has she ever disclosed to you about being sexually active with boys?
No.
Do you know if she's ever been sexually active with anybody in the past?
Not that I'm aware of. I heard there was some sort of incident when she was much younger where she did something with the phone or a camera but got scolded for it. She was very young. She didn't know. She got scolded for it though. But it's vague. It's just remembering what someone said offhand.
He's like, that's vague. Just remembering what someone said offhand. Wow. Yeah, Book Mama said, is that what he tells himself? None of it counts. None of it's real. And my word, I'm just like watching him say all of this. Isn't it so shocking? Yeah, you guys are like, ooh, barf. Varushka says he could have said that to Maddie too. None of it counts. None of it's real. Just completely invalidating any of the boundaries she was probably trying to set for herself. Or like, listen, man, it's so sad. She probably tried a lot of things. Like setting a boundary with a predator like that, especially as a child, it's difficult. So being like, okay, no, I don't want this. I don't like it, whatever it is. And then being like, I actually have a crush. I actually have a boyfriend, and just look at him. None of it counts. None of it's real. But now this whole thing with like when she was younger, it's interesting how there you said what I heard, did I hear correctly? She was scolded for it. Because in the documents it says, but she wasn't scolded for it, from what I remember. Anyway, there is like making as, and he said it's vague. Yeah, that's a made up story, in my opinion. Anyway, let's keep going.
What happened to your hand?
Flat tire.
Oof.
I haven't changed a flat tire in about 10 years, so I made a rookie mistake and had my thumb too close to where the jack and the frame meet. And it slipped, and the frame came down on my thumb and pinned it between the jack, which I feel like I got off surprisingly light with that.
Ouch.
I yanked it free. You're not supposed to do that. It looks okay. It's got the worst of it. Some bruising under the nail.
What about the other scratches?
Courtesy of a janky tire iron and the road.
Did you bleed at all?
Yeah, this one had some blood and this one had some blood, but not much. It clotted fast.
Do you know what popped your tire at all?
I have no idea. Tire just started going floppy and then
Pretty worn out or something?
floppier and then just completely freaking separated. Thank God we had a spare and a jack. Janky as it was.
So typically when changing a tire and stuff, you tend to get brake dust and dirty and all that.
Yeah.
Did you happen to...
Positive that I breathed in some freaking brake dust or tire dust or something because I was coughing the rest of the afternoon.
What'd you end up doing to clean up or stop the bleeding and stuff?
Nothing, actually. Just
You
went
didn't get too
home
dirty?
and washed my hands and that was it.
Your clothes get all messed up at all, or...
Not bad, surprisingly.
What were you wearing, by chance?
This. So I think I'm still wearing this. I'm still wearing the same clothes.
Oh, so you kept pretty clean.
Liar.
Try to, I guess.
Liar. He was wearing a red shirt in the morning. Listen, yeah, my voice better not go now, okay? So he's like, I didn't even change. Liar. You changed. At least twice. Yeah. Tracy says, courtesy of a janky tire iron. Freaking weirdo. And they're like, what about the other scratches on your hands? Oh, courtesy of a janky tire iron. Wow. What a liar. Look at him lie. Just like, no, I didn't change it all yet. Sure.
You weren't wearing a red shirt?
I was wearing a red shirt early in the morning. But I changed clothes later because that shirt had been a couple days old that morning. And the flat tire happened after that.
Did the flat tire happen before or after?
After.
After.
It was sometime afternoon between noon and like 2:30. I don't know how long it took me to fix it.
And you changed your shirt before or after going back to get the gate clicker?
I don't recall. Maybe after. I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm medicated. I've been medicated all week. My memory is just not as reliable as I would like it to be right now. I was in a fog and half asleep that morning as it was.
On her own when you took her to school?
Yes.
What are you thinking about?
Sorry, I'm spacing out here. Long day, no sleep.
Who else has access to your car? Are you the only one that drives it?
My parents have access.
But here in Kissimmee?
Here in Kissimmee, I'm pretty much the only one with access to it.
So safe to say he'd be the only male driving that Lincoln?
Presumably, yes.
Presumably.
All right, I want to get back a little bit to you saying she's not allowed to have boyfriends or anything like that.
She can have crushes. She likes That's fine.
All right, have you and her ever exchanged, like, do you guys exchange text messages? How do you guys communicate?
FaceTime. She'll FaceTime me at night when I'm not around before bedtime to say goodnight. And I'll talk. Sometimes we don't even talk about anything. We'll just sit there doing our own thing and just with each other's faces on the phone. Just spending time, you know.
What happened? So the deputies made a comment. So what happened to your phone?
I have no idea what happened to my phone. I was pushing off doing this update for a while and ended up trying to do it. I don't know what the hell, my head being in the state it was, I wasn't paying attention. I ended up somehow doing some sort of option that updated the OS, but it ended up like wiping my phone at the same time. Even just now, the phone that my dad gave me and set up for me, I literally just pulled it out of my pocket and the sucker was reinitializing again. So I don't know if it's just me and technology right now, or I'm just not paying attention, or...
Did that happen once to your phone, or how many times do you think you updated your phone?
I think I tried to update it twice, and I don't know what happened.
Okay, and from what I understand, that you gave the deputies consent to look through your phone.
Yeah.
You did, okay. And you voluntarily gave it to them so they could bring it here to do the extraction and stuff like that. Okay. What do you think was on the phone?
Text messages. Emails. Old stuff.
Pictures?
Oh yeah.
What kind of pictures were on there?
Trading card pictures. Lightsaber pictures. Disney pictures.
And
Do you have a Google account?
Yeah.
Do you save pictures to your Google account?
Sometimes.
Or is it automatically? I know sometimes phones sync to a cloud and...
Yeah, I think it backs up to Google.
And then sometimes when you reset your phone and your phone updates and puts these apps back on your phone, sometimes they will put the images back on your phone.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you have
Oh, I assume so.
any pictures of you? And
Probably. I mean, we went to Disney, took selfies on the train. She got back from Puerto Rico and had her hair braided. We got pictures of that. All sorts of pictures. Family events. I'm not as much of a shutterbug. I take them every once in a while.
Any other pictures that you think of? Here's where I'm going to be brutally honest with you. There's your phone. And I'm pretty sure you know what some of those pictures are about. You're a very intelligent person. And I don't want you to discredit yourself by saying you don't know about all the pictures that are on your phone. You understand what I'm saying? So do you want to add to the list of pictures?
Should I be talking with a lawyer right now?
I can't answer that question. My sole purpose right now is to see if I can find, and I'm really hoping you can help me.
Okay. Well, I'd like to try to help, but I feel like I should probably have a lawyer present at this point.
So you're wanting an attorney?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That can happen. I want to let you know you're not free to leave. You're being detained, okay? Do you want to know what you're being detained for?
Yeah.
Capital sexual battery and possession of child pornography.
Okay.
So we're going to step out. If you need anything, please tap on this door, okay? And there's going to be detectives outside that will be able to assist you.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, Mr. Is it Sterns?
Yeah.
Stern.
Wow, he's just like, okay. He knows. He can't say, no, I don't have that, or, of course, we use the updated term, CSAM. It's a little more, I think, in my opinion, respectful to the victims. Child SA material versus child PORN, right? So, yeah. He's just like, okay, I think I need a lawyer now. Yeah, you know you busted now. So busted. Oh my goodness. Okay. Think about that, bro. Big sigh now. You're busted, bro. Yes, Kay, we've been over those before. Yes, the emails. Ooh, there's the cracking of the knuckles. That's what he was doing behind Jane Soto as well. Remember that interview with Fox 35? He was doing that. So he does it when he's very stressed, speculatively. Thank you, Ivan. Enjoy your last sippy cup. And the vape. Go forward a bit again. I just want you to see him like processing this now, right? Staring at that Coke can. Last Coca-Cola you'll ever have. Let's go forward a little bit. just a lot of... If you missed the beginning of this live stream, this whole video is 5 hours and 46 minutes long. I will upload it as a video, okay? So that there's, well, firstly, there'll be no commentary, but also just in case you want to watch all the napping, the mannerisms, whatever. If you want to watch that for 5 hours and 43 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, I'm not saying don't watch it. Watch it if you want to, but like, damn, let's not sit here watching that today, right now. We want to see when he's talking like they just did. Oh, man, those detectives. And I love the way they just like lead him on a little bit. Just like, so, tell us about the day. Okay, but we saw you there at the dumpster, by the way, right? We saw you there. Pernille, I can't believe you're up as well. You guys are all saying, why am I still awake? There's some of our mods that are also in my time zone. Naughty Pernille. Sunny will tell us all to go to bed soon. So, okay, if you didn't see the interview with Sunny, go check it out. It's from whenever, 3 live streams or 4 live streams ago now. So, let's see what else he does here, and then I'll go forward a bit again. Just staring at the wall. Yeah, you stare at the wall, bro. Now he looks like a naughty schoolboy in detention. It's gonna be so much worse. Still sitting.
Exists within Orange.
Here we go. Here we go.
Stephan, so what's going to happen now is we have a warrant to collect a couple of items from you, okay? So basically, this young lady here, we're going to swab your cheek, you know, we're going to take some of your clothes, stuff like that, okay? So she is going to take some pictures of you as well, like your hands, and we're going to ask you to take your jacket off so we can get your arms and all that stuff too, okay?
Everybody, it's time to bust out the horror hog, the trigger swine. I don't have it in my hand right now. We've got like this little, like a pig, right? That I sometimes show is a horror hog time because he's about to take off some clothing. Thankfully, on the video, because he has to take off all his clothing eventually because they're swabbing all sorts of things. So at least we're not going to be watching that. They'll be redacting that, right? But okay, let's keep going.
Place your jacket in here.
All right, so in the name of the state of Florida, all right, any sworn Kissimmee police officer, Osceola County Sheriff's Deputy, Orange County Deputy, sworn investigator of the State Attorney's Office of the Ninth Judicial Circuit Court of Florida, special agent of Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE, or any sworn police officer, deputy sheriff acting under mutual aid, or cooperation agreement with the Sheriff's Office of Osceola County. Whereas before me, the Honorable Judge, it's hard to read his handwriting, of the 9th Judicial Circuit of Orange County, Osceola County, a sworn written application affidavit search warrant has been made on this date by Detective Moore of the Kissimmee Police Department, assigned to the Criminal Investigations Division. And whereas the facts made known in this application and search warrant, there may be cause to certify and find probable cause to believe that certain evidence, to wit, DNA, genetic material, buccal swabs from you, Stephan Michael Sterns, blood, saliva, or epithelial cells to be collected from you, Michael Sterns, photographs and swabs of your penis, and clothing worn by you as of right now. All right, this is evidence. This is believed to be evidence of the felony crime that we've already talked about that took place in Florida, which is a violation of statute 7940114B and 8270715A, prohibiting the crimes of sexual battery, possession of material depicting sexual performance of a child. Currently exists within Orange and Osceola County, and is presently believed to be under your control, Stephan Michael Sterns, and that the law relating to said offenses are possessed on you, who is more specifically desired below, and then it has your name and date of birth and social. So Stephan Michael Sterns is your first name, social is birth 4/25/1986, and you're a white male, black hair, brown eyes, 6'2". Now therefore, the law enforcement officer named above, which such lawful assistance as may be necessary, you are here commanded in daytime, nighttime, or on Sunday, as the exigencies of the situation may require, to enter and search the above listed person that we talked about earlier, with the taking of the DNA material, buccal cells, through a buccal swab, which will be done by the appropriate personnel and will involve no unreasonable intrusion into or upon the body of you, Michael Sterns, for which the evidence is to be collected. The person and evidence requested is reasonably believed to be engaged in or connection with the said illegal activity we talked about earlier. For this evidence described in this warrant and in the same of any part thereof to be found, you are hereby authorized to seize, secure, collect, photograph, examine, analysis, and videotape said evidence in this search warrant. All right, after we're done, a proper inventory receipt will be given for any evidence or property seized, and a completed duplicate copy of this search warrant will be delivered to you in control of the property searched, or in the absence of any such, we will leave a copy, but you're here today, so we'll give you a copy of the search warrant. All right? And then it just states that we have to do the search warrant return within 10 days after executing the search warrant as of today. All right? This will be your copy here.
He's not talking anymore.
So go ahead and stand up. She's going to go ahead and take some pictures of you.
No more yawning.
If you could stand just in front of the wall here.
Okay, sorry. There he is.
And if you could put your hands out like this and turn them over.
I've seen those pictures.
Yeah, that'll work. And your hat also, please.
Buy hat. You'll never see that hat again. We saw those pictures, unfortunately. Look at him standing there.
If you could open your mouth.
Buckle swab time. Look at this guy. He's standing there looking like he's feeling so exposed. Yeah. And imagine how poor Maddie felt since she was at least 8 years old. Look at this guy. Can't even handle it. He's just like standing there like, oh no, I'm sure it's a little bit cold as well. But what an absolute coward, right?
Take off your shirt.
Trigger warning. Ew. What is happening there? Like, am I seeing things or does he have like 3 belly buttons? What is going on here? I don't understand. What's this and this and this? I don't know. You guys are like, sorry, it's just a moment. I'm just like, what? Okay. Keep going.
Your shoes. Here you go.
It's a big barf bag, this. You see this?
Okay, go ahead and turn around. Face the wall.
Thank you. That makes more sense. Zoe said scars from bypass. That it could be because I do believe that that's how him and Jen also connected. I heard that somewhere, right? Wow. I was just like, what am I looking at? Okay, thank you, Zoe.
Your hands behind your back. Put them together like you're praying. There you go. Just like that. Go ahead and spread your feet for me. Thank you.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Cuff him! This is great. Just cuff him. Yes. Okay, let's just pause it there because we're going to see more, I'm sure now. Okay, Veronica said I had a bypass surgery and it could be that. Thank you so much for helping us clarify that. I forgot about that. I do remember that mentioned somewhere. I saw it on Reddit somewhere and I'm like, really? But yeah, it looks like it could be now. It could be based on those, right? But that we just saw. So, oh my goodness. Let's see what happens next.
Oh, wait, let me get a picture. I just want to see something real quick. Did you get a really good picture of this right here? This whole area.
Who's the right hand? It's probably under the handcuff.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, that area too, please. Can you take one like that, please?
Hey, turn around, Stephen.
Good.
Did you guys get a picture of his scar on his stomach?
She got a full frontal, yeah.
It's gonna need to. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Box a short time.
We can help out. like pulling your pants off your ankles or your toes.
Try not to let the pants touch the ground, please. What's this in this pocket here? Just your wallet?
Yeah.
Lift your foot, please.
Sorry.
You got it. We need to search these again before you take them to make sure that there's nothing else in there.
What do you want me to do?
I just want to make sure that we search these again before she submits them. Is there anything else in these pants that we need to know about?
Do you want me to check these out?
Just as long as you get underwear, do you guys want that?
Yes, we do. Take this out.
Where's my phone?
What bag am I gonna put these in once we take them off?
They don't
The
come
same
out
as
here.
his
We're
pants.
done.
No, we need them separate.
You need them separate?
Yeah.
You
Mom,
have
can
to
you get
take
another
them.
brown paper bag from the drawer? What we're gonna do when we take off the boxers is I'm gonna take them off. He's gonna stabilize you to make sure you don't fall. I don't want the boxers touching the floor at all, so I'm gonna hold them up. You'll remove one leg at a time, just like you do your pants, okay? And then do you have a suit? Okay. We're just waiting on one more bag for your pants. We're trying to keep you exposed for as short a time as possible. Thank you.
I've just got this in
Alright,
case.
ready? He's gonna stabilize you.
Oh.
Go ahead, first leg out.
I'm gonna take the belt out of here and put it in. Okay.
Okay, second leg out. Thank you very much.
Had to do that, sorry.
Alright, there's certain things we're looking for, so we need to find the marks. Don't do anything squirrely, man. You will eat the carpet. Do you understand?
Oh no, I
Can
can't
you
show
give me
that.
that marker too, please?
You got another one under?
Okay. Well, I need like a flashlight or a light or something, please. Where am I?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yes,
okay.
okay. Can somebody else flash her? It was on this side, right here somewhere.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
You do not want to see that, I promise.
I don't see it. Can you show me the freckle, please? You know what I'm talking about, Mara?
It's the one he took over there.
That was a freckle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your
Sorry.
hands in for my...
You know, you see that there's like a little, there's a little box tracking around. Shame. No. Okay, let me put a warning out. If any other content creator gets these files from the Orange County Sheriff's Office, be very careful with this point right here because they show it all. They're trying to redact it, but you gotta redact it, okay? So YouTube also has policies, right? Don't show that because oh my, it's trying. You could see the little boxes trying to track it. You know, can't find. Okay.
Is it on this side, you think? Turn this way for me, please. Face me.
Whoa, bro. They're looking for a specific marking
here?
on there.
Back the light up a little bit and put it like more towards the center.
How does it feel now, Stefan?
Flipped. Okay, let's take a picture of this mark right here, please, if you can see that. It could also be on the skin down here when he gets erect. It's like getting, you know what I mean? Any other marks?
And
Like,
it's two ladies there maneuvering it all around, you know, moving things, picking things up so they can actually see that marking. So look at him. He's like, he couldn't be more uncomfortable, which is excellent given everything that he's done in his sick little life, right? I mean, it's only a few minutes, but still, look at him. He's just like, what? Yes, yeah. Junie says, humiliation, yay!
freckle thing right there?
I thought underneath.
Can we take it? Okay. Underneath where?
Do you have those pictures?
So we have this one, which I believe is the one that she saw over here.
That's that one.
That's the dark one.
Yeah, you can't really see
Right
it too
there.
well with him not being
Oh,
erect.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The one that we're trying to find is this down here.
Oh, gotcha.
So it might just be.
Let me see how much hair is. Can you zoom into that?
It's right where the hairline starts.
Right. Like, do we have a deputy out there with a real flashlight?
No.
Think of the skin.
So you can't see it, but now the little black square that the Osceola, that the Orange County Sheriff's Office put has now redacted it. But I'm not gonna risk it.
And then he has freckles on his leg.
Yeah, we can take the birthmark or whatever it is.
Can we take a picture of the other side?
You wanna check the pictures before we put clothes on and make sure?
Okay, so we for sure got
Yes.
this one.
Yeah, the black freckle mark.
Yeah, we got that. The other one could be an inline hair. This trimmer. Can we take a picture? Well, we're not gonna be able to see it with it not being erect. I don't think there was anything else that I really saw.
Okay. Did we get whatever was under the Band-Aid that you wanted to see?
Did you guys take the Band-Aid off?
I took it off.
Can we see? Let's take I think.
Let me get the
Okay,
swabs
yeah,
first.
Go ahead.
Since you're already in it anyway.
Yeah. And definitely the head of his penis too, please. Do you need where my hands are?
Baby Kisses said a poor jury has to see those pics. Yes, and I've also seen them. They're horrific. Thank you, Law Nerd. I'm just being safe in case they just like move out the way. Gotta catch it.
We'll get these clothes on him, and then I want to make sure that the marks on his hands are still. I'll steady you. He's gonna help you. Or you want me to do it and you steady him?
The front or back?
That's the front.
There's in the front, yeah.
Put your left foot in there.
Thank you.
No, not bad. That's right. Should be like a foot spot in there if you want to.
It's a onesie, yeah.
He's like, is it a onesie?
Oh, hold on, let's wait a second.
As long as it's right.
Okay. He's in his onesie now.
Okay, sorry, we just need to look at your hands again. I don't know if you can view the pictures you already have. I want to make sure that we have this stuff for them, to include that scratch.
You don't want on the inside. I don't know if you can see that one.
Yeah, she has some right here too.
And what's the inside?
Right there.
What was the fit on his thumb that he needed a bandage?
It's right there on the right side of the cuticle.
This?
Yeah.
Are we doing finger
clear.
swab?
Was that? I don't think it was in there.
No. Isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't see any other injuries. But I mean, it was in the dark too. So.
Do you guys have everything you feel like you need?
Do you want to review
Yeah.
You want to just have a seat for a minute? Let him take a, here, let me pull it out for you. Let him take a look at the photos, make sure we have everything.
He's like, yeah. Look at him now. That must have been quite mortifying, hey? And he deserved every single second of that, and obviously so much more. Carla said, I'm loving how they're just treating him like he is just an object. Same. Thank you, Pixie Dust. So there's still half an hour left of this footage. It's just
So we don't have to make you do all this again?
Handcuffs are digging into my joints here.
which
I'm trying
one?
to find it comfortable. I'm trying to get it to a comfortable position.
The right hand?
The left one's the most uncomfortable.
Okay, face the wall for me so I can see.
The right one, I just got it to a better position.
This one's too tight.
Yeah, I think so. Do the
Okay.
right one.
Do me a favor, have a seat. Let me swap my gloves since I don't want to touch
And his tattoo says Sustanet, which is the same name that he used on Reddit.
my collar while in these gloves. And I'll swap them out and then I'll get you a new one.
Thank you.
I'll be with you in a second.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take this off. Alright, stand up for me, please. I just want to make sure that main line is, you know what I mean? The main line on the wrist is seen. All right, go ahead and move forward, spread feet, wide, 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 more. There you go, just like that. Not thinking. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Is that still okay?
Yeah, that feels okay.
All right, have a seat.
She's very smart too, so let's get her opinion. But I
Yeah,
think
we're going to.
scratching his itchy head on the table there, Ellie, right? Yeah, you're feeling humiliated now, bro. Careful now in your onesie. No more yawning. Okay, I'm gonna go forward a little bit. See?
And then you got her neighbor? Yeah.
All right, buddy, you sit up.
Careful with that onesie, I'm telling you, bro. Cheryl says, here's to the beginning of justice for Maddie. Yes. Trying to get out of your cuffs, not gonna work. Just, he does look very uncomfortable, right? This is not the view we wanted this morning for me. It's 7:20 in the morning, okay? This is not how to start a day. Thank you, Noto37. Jolene said he's feeling as vulnerable and helpless as Maddie did. Well, I don't know if as, unfortunately, but I hope he's feeling ultra helpless, humiliated. And there's almost 14,000 of us watching this right now. Yeah. Oh, his parents must be like, oh no, they're gonna play the video. Giovanna, thank you so much. Now let's go forward a little more. We don't want to watch him do this for hours. Look at him. Oh my word, what? Wait, we gotta see him try to drink that water. Did you see that? What?
Just so you know, your wallet's gonna go to jail with you, and whatever change you have, some like loose change in your pocket, I just toss that in the wallet too. Okay? Are you done with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need any more water?
More water would be great, thank you.
Oh, that would be great, thank you. I can't believe he's even able to order water in that moment. Yeah, more water would be great. Okay, wait for it. They're gonna bring the water. They're gonna see him drink like that.
I'm gonna help you out, but I'm gonna go slow because I don't want you to choke, okay?
Is there any way,
Good?
any way these can be in front of me?
No, sir, we do not do that. Sorry about that.
Look at him now, look at him. Oh, as if he wasn't humiliated enough. What the hell, dude? As if he's been in the jungle for like 40 days. Please. All I can do at this point is just laugh at him. take him a while. Doing another attempt. Yes, Erica's like absolute clown. Oh no, as if he couldn't be more gross. Listen to him now. Look at him. We're almost done. I just want to see them just come into the room one more time.
Just a little bit. Come on, stand up, face the wall for me, please. We're just going to swap out your cuffs. You're not going to go anywhere quite yet. So he's going to put on a pair directly under these. It's going to hurt for a minute, but he's going to take them off. Just bear with us. Unfortunately, they're not made for comfort.
Right shield maiden, isn't he just absolutely pathetic? LEB says double cuff. Yes.
Thank you. All right, have a seat down.
Okay, is he gonna drink the water again? Let's just wait. We've only got, this video's only 10 minutes left. Let's just, I'm sure he's gonna drink the water again now. He does it a few times.
These are worse.
These are worse,
Got no
guys.
circulation in my thumbs. Thumbs
Good.
already going numb.
Good. It's so weird how he's like, like, who are you talking to, dude? My thumbs are going numb. Is he talking to us? Oh, we're watching. Good. And he's still reading that same poem. Yep, here we go. Because he's so dehydrated. It's been a struggle. There's no more sound. But careful now in your onesie there, dude. There. Wasn't it just so satisfying to see that it's also 2 female officers that were there handling all of that, him being humiliated, and it's only a fraction of what poor Maddie experienced. Yeah, Crystal says, what about Maddie's circulation? This is upsetting. Stop complaining. Okay. Yes. That's it. Made the donkey talk, said Julie Marvin. He definitely figured it out that the factory reset didn't work when they know what to look for, right? And Laura Drain says he won't last long in prison. I think he hasn't appeared at any of his court hearings. His attorney appears on his behalf, but he'll have to appear at his trial, unlike Adam Montgomery. So I think he's trying to avoid all these hearings, trying to do some damage control, right? While he's in jail. But once convicted, if convicted, I'm sure he will be, especially on the other evidence, the hard evidence they've got, right? Yeah. When he goes to prison, everybody will know about it. You know, they watch these cases on TV, online. So good luck with that. Wait till they find out what he's done. Okay, let's just see. Okay, I've got 3 minutes. I can't skip much forward here. Let's just see. 2 minutes. Watching him suffer some more.
We're putting it on?
No, I'm just gonna zip it up all the way. Can you stand up for me, please? You can face me. I'm gonna try to cover you as much as I can, okay?
Is there any way to have my arms through the holes in the handcuffs?
No, sorry.
Just gonna get really claustrophobic like this. I feel like I'm gonna do this.
Oh, he's
Well, we can leave your chest exposed a little bit.
Or just my arms being...
Yeah. No,
Yeah, it's not gonna change.
It's not a hard drive at all.
This is his copy. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like 30 seconds left of this footage. Remember that right after this, we've actually seen that clip quite a bit as he walks out and into that vehicle. Remember? So now we see the before.
Last sip of water before you go?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, okay.
Please and thank you.
Yes, please, and thank you, he says. Look at him, look at him. Suffering.
All of it?
Oh, no.
We won't go on until we get the time.
So dramatic.
Some more?
Go on.
This room and
Bye,
we'll get out
forever.
of here. Step forward for me.
And that's it, everybody. That's it for now. Goodness. That was a lot. That was intense. If you missed the Jen Soto police interview, oh my goodness, you got to check that out. That was a lot as well. This was more like a little, pity party that Stephan Sterns was having there. But still worth it, right? Okay, so Bougie Cougar says, I pulled an all-nighter with you here in the UK. God bless all your hard work on every case. Thank you, Bougie. Thank you for pulling an all-nighter. Me too. Oh my goodness. For me, it's 25 to 8 in the morning. I'm telling you, my husband is going to think, what the hell? Like, were you up all night? Yep. This does happen sometimes. Yes, it does. When it's trial days, it's late anyway, right? So Julie said, I watched Jen Soto's interview on your channel for 5 or 6 hours, I guess it was. I don't think it was 5 or 6 hours, right? I don't think so. But go check that out if you missed it, because that is not one to miss. There's a lot that happened there. It was 4 hours and 22 minutes, the Jen Soto one. Grizzly Cat, thank you so much. And if you guys want to buy Grizzly Cat a coffee for all her assistance, while I'm trying to get all these files as well, you can. The link is in the description box. Thank you, mods. Oh my word, you guys. We had 4 streams today. The Long Island serial killer one, the trial that we're busy covering, and then these 2 video files. So thank you so much to all the mods. If you want to buy them coffees, you can go to grizzlytruecrime.com, scroll down go to the support page, scroll down, you'll see the mod coffee link. I'll also put it in chat now, okay? So thank you everyone who has bought the mods coffees as well. I'm putting it in the chat now. And thank you all for being here, and welcome to everyone that's new to the channel. And I will see you again very soon today. I'll see you later today again for day 2 of the Carly Gregg trial. All right. We're going to start later than the court feed because we like to defluff, which means we skip over the lunch breaks and coffee breaks and any unforeseen delays, right? Okay, everyone. I'll see you later today. Thank you so much. Bye. And remember, this case is about Maddie, right? We want justice for Maddie. So leave your comments below. I'll be reading them. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.